Hello everyone, I'm Brian from the team that brought you the Cruise To-Do List app. What I'm going to cover today is how to use the Cruise app to plan activities for a trip as part of our series of 4 videos to help you stay organized when planning a trip. As many of you know, for several years we've been automating processes for large companies and decided to build that knowledge into our Cruise app to help everyday people like you and me do the same in their lives. Let's get started. We'll first want to add a project for the trip. Looking at the screen video here, we'll first tap on the plus sign, choose Add Project, type in the project name, tap Add and tap Done. Now that we've added our project, to find it we can go down to Setup, tap Projects, and then tap the project in the list. After adding a project or task, it's always good to set it up. It's easy to do with the walkthrough. So we'll assign an area, assign it to vacations. If it's not in the list, you can tap the plus sign to add a new one. We'll give it a due date since we know we've booked it for next month. We'll say it's required. We'll say it's one and done, so it's not a repeat or a permanent project. And now we can add some tasks here. From the From menu, we'll choose Web Browser. And then we'll just do a search for some things to do in Orlando. So I could just try to find a site that has what I'm looking for. When I go into the site and I see a link that I want, I can long press it, so just hold down my finger on it to get a menu to pop up. So I may want to go to Walt Disney World, and then I'll tap Add Task. You can see in the list here it comes up with ways to add a task without having to do a whole lot of work. So I'll just add one more for the water parks here. All right, so I tap Done, tap Cancel, and those 3 have been added. So now I'll go work on them. So I'll go to the Home tab, where I'll spend most of the time. I'll go to Choose a Few, so I just could see those for this project. It's the one project there. So I'll tap on my project and I see my 3 tasks here. So if I go into my first task and I go to the Map tab, I can pull in the contact information for this, well, the location information. So I'll just get rid of the excess text here. Now this text came after I did the add task. It came right from the website. I do retrieve, it pulls that up, and then I can see it on a map. And then I can also go to the web browser tab, and the web browser got pulled in. So if I wanted to buy tickets, I could go to the tickets URL and then click the copy button so I can copy that URL. So I can just keep drilling in, saving the URLs. So let's say if I don't want to buy the ticket now and I've done some of my research, you can see there it saved the URLs. So if I do save, come back into the task and go to my web browser tab, it'll continue right where I left off on that page. Even if I close the app, shut down the app, come back in to that task, it's going to be there. Now what I might want to do is I might want to rate it if I have a bunch of activities that I want to rate which one's better than the other, and I can compare easily. and it shows the rating that I just gave it. so it's easy to stay organized all without leaving the Cruise app. It's as simple as that. Like what you see? We invite you to stay engaged and try it for yourself. Subscribe to our channel to be the first to find out about new content. Like and share this video so we can know which ones are more popular. You can also comment to give us your thoughts or feedback. And try out our Cruise app free to download on the Apple App Store using your iPhone or iPad. Just search for Cruise Task Prioritizer, tap in the entry, and tap the download icon.